Hey, it's all about SEMA, man. Highlights the great products, builds, and the people behind it. Now I have Mark here from LizardSkin. Now understand, LizardSkin is a spray-on, basically insulation, and they got all kinds of insulation. They got all kinds of sound dampening. They got thermal barriers, right? They have all kinds of things to keep you away from heat, vibration, noise, and so forth. So let's get into it a little bit, man. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for stopping by. Now, you know, NVH, they call it NVH, noise, vibration, and harshness. Now that's what you get a lot of times when you have an older hot rod, a 57 Chevy, a 69 Camaro, a Chevelle, you know, a Mopar. You get a lot of rattles, clanks, clunks, and so forth. Well, sometimes you put on some layers of dampening to try to absorb some of that. Well, here comes the spray-on installation. Easy, quick, it dries faster, and it weighs a ton less, right?
Correct. We have the LizardSkin sound control used for dampening sound, and being a water-based spray-in product, we can go places that the other stuff can't go.
Right.
Inside the door skins, under the door panels, the ceiling. We can also go under the car on the firewall, floor pan.
Okay.
Big fendered cars, 30s, 40s, 50s, under the fenders. It'll also protect the paint from rock starring.
Okay.
Also,
what about moisture?
Moisture barrier, once it cures out, so it'll protect it from all that. Then you could take the ceramic insulation, stack it right on top.
Okay.
That creates your thermal barrier to keep that heat off your feet from the firewall, the floor pan, and then up in the ceiling.
Yeah, we're all guilty of that. You know, you're driving around a hot rod, you have that ambient heat kind of wicking through the 4-speed hole, and all of a sudden you're like, my calves are sweating, my feet are sweating, smells like tube socks. Yeah, nothing's good there, right?
Nothing's good there. and you don't want to melt any tennis shoes or anything like that.
No.
So this stuff goes right on there, and being a performance-based product, depending on the heat, the engine, transmission combinations, we can go thicker. Generally, we're about 40 mils, thick as a dime, but I can double that up if I'm running a Pro Mod or something, and I got a lot more heat being generated.
You know, he brought up a really good point. If you're running a Pro Mod, let's just talk about race applications just in weight alone, and here's what I mean. So if you were to take a 69 Camaro, right, and you were to say use, well, a name a lot of people know, maybe like a dyno mat thing, right? And it's kind of old school, and you would lay it out on the floor of the car, you would lay it out in a few things, but the weight you're gonna add to that car is tremendous. Unlike this, where you get a bucket weighs maybe 3 pounds?
3 pounds cured out per 25 square foot.
Right, so the difference in dampening a car, right, to keep all that vibration, that harshness, that noise, that rattling down, and a thermal barrier, the weight difference alone is huge. Why don't you get into that?
When you look at the sound deadening, I mean, weight is what does kill the sound.
Sure.
But when you look at our water-based sound dampening, and we do that 69 Camaro, we'll use 4 gallons.
Okay.
We're gonna cure out there at, you know, around 48 pounds. Then we come in with the ceramic insulation right on top, and we're going to add another 6 pounds to that. So, you know, you get into about 53 pounds total weight.
All in.
But
if you were to do that with the old stuff,
you're going to be, you know, 450 to 500 pounds.
Wow, so it's 90 pounds a box of that stuff. You'd use 5, 6 boxes. So you're talking the difference between 500 plus pounds and 50 pounds. Right. And as you racers know, every 100 pounds is 1/10 of a second off your ET. So you're talking half a second in sound dampening.
Right. and then one other little trick for the racers, the guys that are running the ice box to cool the supercharger.
Yeah.
The biggest problem you get with the ice, hot engines, you get condensation, drips on the track. That's a no-go.
Right.
Ceramic insulation keeps the ice cooler. It also stops condensation, no drips.
Wow, man. Another key component of it right there. So you're talking everything that makes you comfortable in a car, everything that keeps your teeth from rattling, your head from jarring, all that noise, the rattling, the clank, clank, clunk, 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 all that can be removed in a spray-on installation that you can get anywhere. Inside the doors, up under the quarters, fenders, and the brackets and the doors where, you know, you can't put sound dampening that. So it's called LizardSkin. It's a spray-on installation, and they have a number of different coatings and applications, everything from under the car, the thermal barriers, and so forth. Right. Where do people get details, info, and all the additional stuff you guys make?
You can go to LizardSkin.com.
Okay.
We have all the information there. There's some really good demonstration demos there. We have a lot of how-to applications.
Okay.
It is water-based, so you don't need anything special to spray it. We got a gun that does
Let's talk about that ease of application.
it. It is.
It's just, right?
you
About
don't-
6 to 8 inches, right off of it,
That's
and you're
right.
good.
You don't need a special booth or anything. You can do it in your driveway.
Yeah.
And you can knock it out in a weekend, and it all cleans up with water. So being water-based, it's non-toxic. There's no VOCs. It's Class A fire rated. It won't burn.
That's
and
awesome.
it's all environmentally friendly product.
There you go. And it's a seamless barrier. So you get every nook, cranny, without any seams in it. It's a great product. Check it out. LizardSkin. LizardSkin.com is where you get more
Correct.
details, man. Mark, thank you so much for stopping by. I really
you.
appreciate it, man. Make sure you guys check it out. Another fine product you're going to find at SEMA.